So this is about setting a whole new paradigm for the way in which the global systems are going to work in the future. So again, part of this energy this month is to really look into what we truly want for ourselves in the way in which the world works for us in the future. Hi everybody, and welcome to From Shambles to Shambala. We are just entering into the month of June and this absolutely stunningly beautiful weather that we're having at the moment. And we're moving into a really positive month with lots of really good aspects to help us on our journey. The end of May saw this energy to get us to review all that's taken place over the last 29 years as Saturn completed its journey through the whole cycle in 29 years, asking us to review what we're ready to let go of completely to step into our new identity for the new Earth coming in. And then as we move into June, there are these wonderful opportunities for us to really get clear on what it is that we want for ourselves in the future. On June 5th, 6th, there's a beautiful aspect when Venus crosses into its own sign of Taurus. And Venus in Taurus is this beautiful energy of the feminine principle bringing heaven down to earth, the full embodiment of the higher frequencies into the earth. This is forming your divine body, as it were. And as we move through the month of June, the gene key that's going to become really important is the 15th gene key. And then on the 8th, 9th of June, we have a conjunction between Mercury and Jupiter. This is wonderful energetically. Mercury is our mind, Jupiter is the expansion of our mind. So this is moving into this expanded view of the world and how we want to see it play out. And that will be in the 15th gene key. And the 15th gene key is the gene key which is our closest connection to Mother Earth. It includes the Schumann resonance, the natural heartbeat of Mother Earth, and it has been going up to extraordinary levels in the last few months. So Mother Earth herself is stepping up into a new frequency, a new earth energy. Really important for us to align ourselves with her. So this begins on the 8th, 9th of June, but we also have the Summer Solstice in the 15th gene key. So when you think about the Summer Solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, when the sun reaches its highest point in the northern sky, then it reaches its zenith. And so we reach our zenith. And the siddhi of the 15th gene key is fluorescence. It's our own inner flowering. So when you imagine all the flowers that come out between now, the 1st of June, and the solstice, the beautiful flowers that we're seeing around us now, then this is your own inner flowering. And the hummingbird just flashed past me as I was saying that. We're having these beautiful experiences with nature. I better just take a pause as the hummingbird wanted me to take note. In the last few days, we've had these wonderful experiences with these newborn goslings and the Canadian geese, and watching the parents helping the babies grow up by showing them the ropes and the little ones just imitating the parents. It's just magical. The hummingbird just flew by. We've just had an experience with heron and seal and seagulls, and just watching nature in its element. It's just incredible. And what we're supposed to be doing is coming into this very, very close connection. So right from the 8th of June through to the 20th of June, we've got this energy around being really strongly connected to Mother Earth and nature, and tuning into her vibration with your own vibration, listening to the sound of the ocean lapping in on the shoreline, the waves coming in, and picking up the frequency of those waves, whatever it is that you feel that you can do to really make that strong connection. Then on the 11th of June, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. And again, this is the illumination of the truth. And we've already seen in the last few weeks the revealing of many of the secrets that have been held in the underworld now being revealed and coming to the surface. And Sagittarius is all about our freedom. And we get led to that freedom through the truth emerging. And it's happening in the 26th gene key, which happens to be one of my favourite gene keys because it's the gene key of the trickster energy. So don't be surprised if around the full moon, 10, 11, 12, you have some trickster energy coming into your life. The sun will be in the 45, and the 45 is asking us to make sure that we've let go of all the old hierarchical, patriarchal structures and systems to set us free to step into this new earth. Because on Father's Day, during the 15th, we have this Jupiter square Saturn. And Saturn is the old way, the old structures. Jupiter's the expansion of the new structures. So this is about setting a whole new paradigm for the way in which the global systems are going to work in the future. So again, part of this energy this month is to really look into what we truly want for ourselves in the way in which the world works for us in the future. Then we move through the solstice, as mentioned. And then on the 25th of June, we have the new moon in Cancer, and that's taking place in the 52nd gene key. The shadow of that gene key is stress. So as we come into that new moon in Cancer, we want to be really aware of any potential for stress in our lives. And the siddhi is stillness. And in the I Ching, the 52nd gene key is called Still Mountain. So if you're feeling any stress, the best thing that you can do is to imagine you've got this beautiful mountain behind you, and you're sitting on the side of the mountain, looking down in the village, feeling this really safe, protected energy at your back, breathing through the still point in your belly, right behind the navel, and coming into this really deeply relaxed space. And then coming back down into the village, coming back down into the community when you're ready, when you have cleared any stress that you are feeling, and you're now feeling this calm, serene, centered space inside you. There's very little negative aspects in this month. We've gone through a lot of difficult times in the last few months. So now this is a great opportunity for us to really focus on what we truly want for ourselves in the new Earth grid coming in, by aligning ourselves with Mother Earth herself, with our own inner world, and those people around us who are part of our soul tribe, those people on the same level of resonance. So I hope you can enjoy as much good weather as we are this time, and have a wonderful month of June. Many blessings.